Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. So this video is regarding a demo class of mathematics for the SSLC students. So this demo class will give you an overview that how we prepare our students for examinations by our strategy. So what is our strategy, how we train? So in this video I'll be giving you the detail for the mathematics subject alone. Okay, so the first criteria what we follow to train our students is that we will be always sticking on to the blueprint. So this following of blueprint is very important for all the students, whether it is toppers, average students or below average students. Sticking on to the blueprint is very important because the paper will be designed or framed according to the blueprint. This blueprint is always provided for our students so that the students shouldn't be giving more time to the chapters that are least important from the point of view of examinations. Okay, so first we will be following the blueprint. In this blueprint, what are the important chapters? First we will be focusing on that, and then first and foremost before all of these is the passing package, which we have always been following for our students. So first and foremost thing is that all our students have to first prepare for the passing package. This passing package have always gained our students above 60 marks. So this passing package for SSLC students in mathematics is very important. Last year also we had already uploaded a detailed video on the mathematics passing package. So same thing, according to the blueprint, we have designed the passing package of mathematics for this academic year, that is 2023 to 24. So the first thing will be the second will be blueprint. First thing is the passing package. So passing package is something which the students should first focus on. First will be the passing package, then we will be doing the blueprint. According to the blueprint, which are the chapters which are very important, we will be doing that. And in that chapter, which are the questions that are been occurring. Like if we say that according to the blueprint, the largest marks is of triangles. Okay, triangles holds the maximum marks. For example, I am giving you this chapter. Like if triangles is having a maximum marks, that is the 9 marks. According to the blueprint, 2 questions will be MCQs. Then 1 will be 2 mark. Then 1 will be 5 mark. So according to this strategy, how we will train our students is that we are taking one chapter which is having a maximum marks, that is the triangles, which holds 9 marks. So in 9 marks, the marks have been distributed in the blueprint like this, like 2 marks for the MCQs, 2 mark questions, 2 MCQs, then 1 2 mark question, then 1 5 mark question. Now according to our experience, which will be the questions which will be asked as a 2 marks, as a MCQs, as a 5 mark questions, we are aware of that. So 5 marks, basically here are theorems. So 2 mark questions, also the small simplification questions, which we will be training them in detail in our classes. So we are already aware that in this chapter what holds, which question holds how many marks. So rather than doing all the other questions and practicing the entire chapter, we will just focus on the 2 mark questions, which we are already aware that these questions will be asked for the 2 marks. So 2 mark questions we are done. MCQs, some of the MCQs which has been appearing from this chapter, that MCQs we will give it to our students, and in this way we will prepare our students for the one important chapter. Not much of the time is required. Theorems you would have already learned in the passing package. Then 2 mark questions, some we will show it in the form of examples. Same questions have been appearing. Then that is the MCQs also, which have been recurring from past so many years, that questions are only appearing, so we will revise that also. So at this point of time we focus on the smart studying rather than doing the hard work. So smart work is very important at this point of time. That is why we have always started a crash course for our students, and alhamdulillah always this crash course have benefited our students very much. So we have already uploaded a video regarding the fee structure to enroll in our institution. You can check out that and enroll now in our Spark Academy, so that you can get benefited and study wisely for the subjects such as science, mathematics, Kannada, all these subjects for SSLC students. Okay, so this was the overview, like how we train. First we will be giving them the passing package, then we will give them the next thing is that we will be training them according to the blueprint. Then the third thing, when the students are ready with all the important chapters, we will not be making them study all the entire chapters. Like triangles, one chapter you have studied, then one more chapter we will pick which is having the which holds the maximum marks, that is the trigonometry. I think most of the students doesn't find this easy. So according to the ability of a student, we will suggest them to study this chapter. That is why we always keep telling in our videos that we will give them the one-on-one attention. So one-on-one attention here means that what will be the capability of the student, we will train the student in that way. If a student is below average, then we can't train them to be a topper, right? So small steps we need to take. First we will give them the passing package. If they are very thorough about it, then we will move to the second step. If the student is finding confusion in the passing package itself, then we must adhere ourselves to the first step itself and focus that student should get the passing marks at least. So this is our first motive. According to the training what we give them, the students, alhamdulillah, they move to the second step as well. But for instance, if a student is finding a confusions, because not all schools teach the subjects in a deep manner, so studying at the last moment is not very easy for all of the students. So that's why I am telling that according to the child's ability, we will plan our strategy. So that is why we tell that it is one-on-one attention. We can't keep doing the same strategy upon a student. If a student has been scoring below average and has not scored any distinction, then we will train that student to get the distinction. If a student have been failing in the examination, then we will train that student to get a passing marks. If a student have been getting a distinction, then we will train that student to get a state rank. So this is how we upgrade the status of a student. If we train the student who have been failing in the examination in such a way that the student has to get a state rank, then it is a very much burden for a student to concentrate and do the things. So small steps will make this student successful. So this is a strategy that how we train our student. The third thing is very important, mock test papers. These mock test papers will be designed by ourselves by taking the questions which have been recurring from past so many years. So these questions we will take it, we'll prepare the paper according to that, and we'll be keep giving the paper same mock test for our students. Now the third criteria is very important. Third will be mock test. Now in this test, we analyze that how the students present their answers. Very important concept in terms of board examination. So first and foremost thing is that the student should be aware that how the student has to present her answers in a question paper. Okay, so their answer sheet should look attractive and should be presentable for an examiner so that the student gets a maximum marks. So by mock test, we will analyze the presenting manner of a student and we will train them in order that how they have to present the answer as well. Like if we talk about the theorems in mathematics, theorems, first diagram should be well presented, then we will write what should be proved, then what is the proof we are using. That small steps we need to follow. Like some students just write it down roughly. So if a student attempts the question of 5 mark, the least marks she will get is 3 mark, because the question whatever the answer whatever been is presented is not the manner that should be written. So that also small mistakes we will analyze in the students and we will train them accordingly. So by mock test, we will check the ability of a student, that how the student presents the answers in a paper. So this is how we train the students in our classes. This was the demo class to give you an insight that how we follow the strategy to train the students in the subject that is mathematics. Okay, so if you have any doubt, comment below. We are always available to answer your doubts, and make sure you watch other videos as well so that you get a overview of our institution. And we have been doing this crash courses since 2019, that is from the lockdown onwards we have been doing this. So you can trust us to get admitted over here and enjoy our benefits. Okay, so this was this video to give you an insight of our classes, that how we follow the strategy. So be quick and comment below your doubts and avail this opportunity of getting enrolled in our institute and getting benefited from all these strategies and doing a smart work from with the help of your mentors. So keep studying. Best of luck. Take care. Allah Hafiz. Jazakallah khair.